Hey guys, welcome to the Trails End. This is team meeting number 4 called Men on the Roof. You know, this passage is really special to me. I speak on this passage a lot at men's events, and I really enjoy this. There's a key thing in this passage that really impacts me. This passage takes place in Mark chapter 2, where Jesus heals a paralytic man. And this paralytic man was carried up to the roof of the house that Jesus lived in. You know, back in the day, they had homes were made of flat roofs, and so these guys, it was kind of like an ancient man cave. The guys would go up there and watch their, football and have a barbecue and do all that. Well, these guys, the Bible says, some of them came bringing a paralytic carried by 4 men. So we know there were more than 4 men, because all of the Gospel of Luke chapter 5 and Mark both say some men came carried by 4. They brought him up to the top of the roof. They dug a hole, they lowered him through the beams, put him right in front of Jesus somewhere, I don't know how high. And then Jesus, it's really interesting, I don't believe the goal of these friends was actually see their friend healed from Jesus, because both Luke and Mark record they came to hear Jesus preach. And if you read the account, Jesus preached and then Jesus forgave the man, and it wasn't until after he forgave him that he actually healed him. But something interesting takes place in verses 4 and 5. It says, after they lowered him down, when Jesus saw their faith, he healed the man, not because of his faith. The paralytic man is anonymous in his own story. And I want to say, I don't think it was his story at all. I think it was a story of his friends. These men on the roof who through faith brought their friend to Jesus. And when Jesus saw their faith, he healed the guy. And I thought about this. I thought, how many of you guys have been paralyzed in a job that's going nowhere? Or you've been paralyzed because of a divorce that's caused great pain? Or you've been paralyzed because of a sin in your life that you can't seem to get traction of? Or you've been paralyzed because somebody in the past has wounded you? You know, I have a Peloton bike in my garage, and I have logged over 150 rides, and this bike is so frustrating because I sweat and I pant. One point I shot my gum across the room. You know, that's as far as I've ever got on that bike. I keep spinning and spinning and I go nowhere. I'm like a hamster on a spinning wheel. And I think a lot of times we as men are like that. We've got no traction. We're paralyzed in life. We have a lot of action, but no forward motion. And if you're that guy, I would ask you, who are the guys in your life helping you to get traction? Who are these critical men on your roof who have your back? Guys, we need those guys in our life. And you being in a group today tells me that there are some men around you right now that have said, I am willing to be that man if you ask. We need to get this right, guys, because when a man gets it, everyone wins. So get out of the anonymous bleachers. Get off of the hamster wheel. Get in the game today.